Motorhomediaries.com.
Hi everybody, we're in Jones County and we have a special guest today. It's Jil Wright. Jill, thanks for joining us today.
No problem, good being.
And we met Jill on the road before, but it was weird. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I just want to thank you so much for everything. Even before we drove through Jones County and was arrested that time, you helped fill our gas tank with donations.
Yes.
And so tell us about when you heard about when we were in Jones County and what you did.
Well, it was very strange because it was quite early in the morning and I'd gotten to work, had Twitter open, and I got on right when you sent the message that Adam had been arrested, and I was like, oh, this is not good. And when you said Jones County, I knew I had to be pretty close. Yeah. So called the jail and tried to figure out, you know, what they were doing with you guys, and took them a long time for them to process y'all.
Did.
So me and Allison Gibbs kind of got on the phone and sort of tried to figure out a plan, and we eventually decided that she needed to fly to Jackson. So
because she was scheduled to fly into Tennessee.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So she changed that flight.
Yeah. And I went and picked her up. And by the time we got back to Jones County, I believe Allison had gotten around $3,000 to get you guys out.
You live in Jones County.
Yes.
And so it was awesome to have you on the scene.
It's really strange because I was actually talking to Allison the night before, and I was like, I'm so bummed the guys aren't stopping by here. They're going right through here. You know, I was like, I'm really bummed I won't get to meet them.
Well, we because we had to drive from New Orleans that morning to Nashville, Tennessee that night. And do we know that you were here?
I'm not sure y'all knew exactly where I was,
yeah.
But I knew y'all were going, I believe, to Meridian, and meeting with Danny and
right. And so then, because you were bummed, you tipped off the sheriff's department. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, yeah, I totally cursed y'all. But you know, I did what I could, just mainly because I knew you guys didn't have anybody down here, you know, and I was just like,
nobody but you, Jill. So, well, tell us about the climate here for liberty. I mean, you're a liberty activist. How is it around here?
Getting better all the time.
Good.
You know, it's strange. You know, it's a lot different in rural areas like this than it is. You know, you guys go, you know, to much bigger places and people are closer together, and around here, families kind of stick to. You know, my grandpa was a Republican, so I'm, you know, and that kind of thing. So it's really taken some time to get people to open their minds.
Your opinion of like law enforcement in the area? Protecting
people is one thing, and you know, but when you get out of control, it's just, you know, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, people need to be protected, and then, but when you have like rights violators that wear badges, I mean, we gotta stop that, and so that's something that we've been trying to highlight while we were in Jones County. So yeah, we tried to drive through, we weren't going to stop, but we've spent a week here in Jones County and met some wonderful people.
Yeah, and I'm really glad, you know, you guys got to come back, because I know your first taste of Mississippi wasn't the greatest in the world, and they're really, you know, Jones County has been great to me.
Yeah.
I haven't been here forever, and everybody has always, you know, gone out of their way to be nice, and you know, I knew I had been following you guys and knew that you were good guys and wouldn't be, you know, acting stupid or, you know, doing anything that would cause somebody, a law enforcement official, to be violent or forceful in any way. So that's, you know, really why I knew you guys didn't do anything, you know, so.
Well, I appreciate that.
I tried to do what I could.
Yeah, and like you're saying, the people are really good here, and they deserve a better sheriff's department, and we sure do appreciate your help, Jill.
No problem.
It was amazing to see what you and Allison put together, and
it was amazing for me to see what happened between Jackson and Ellisville. I was amazed.
Yeah, it just it speaks volume about the freedom community, and you know what people will do, and also what will happen if folks stand up for their rights. You know, people will have your back.
Right.
So
a lot of people.
a lot of people, it seems. Yeah, including you, Jill. Thanks so much.
No problem.